This city has stories, and so do we. It's not just a podcast, it's a movement. Real stories, real people, real purpose. Real purpose. Pull up a seat, get comfortable. Let's talk purpose, pain, growth, and everything in between. From the heart of Atlanta to wherever you are, welcome to Stool Talk. Let's walk it out in purpose together. So today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a special elite guest, an elite student talent. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and today's guest is definitely doing that. She's a great student athlete, a great leader. She's a great teammate, a great player that really loves basketball and really loves what she do with her craft. Today we have with us the one, the only, Miss Amarachi Kimpson. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
So where did this basketball journey start with you? I know you at the college level, but when did you first start playing basketball and when did you fall in love with it?
Yeah, I started playing basketball when I was 8 years old. My dad, he used to train my uncle while he was playing basketball, but I grew up watching him for a little bit, and then my dad got me into basketball, and he likes to say I had a natural talent for it. So I honestly fell in love with it very quickly, and I stuck with it. So yeah.
Yeah, when did you see, and I was going to ask you that next, when did you see the natural talent? When did you see your game start to take off, evolve, and you start to go amongst your peers?
Yeah, honestly, like a year or two after I started playing, I also think a big step for me was just going from middle school to high school and, the competition there. And so I really knew, like, once I got to high school, like, it was, of course, the biggest dedication that I needed to, make it to play in college basketball. So my dad had a lot to help with that, but yeah.
What does family mean to you, and how has your family helped you this far in your journey?
Yeah, family, it means a big thing. And even, with basketball, it's also like your team feels like your second family. And so it's really just that unity and, having someone's back that you really get out of the whole family aspect. But no, my family is everything to me. They've supported me throughout my whole journey since starting basketball. So I think the support really just helps me want to be so much better.
Yeah. And what does hard work mean to you? Because you can see the hard work you put in, how your numbers get better, how your skill set is getting better for year after year. What does hard work mean to you?
Yeah, this is actually something my dad used to tell me all the time, but you'll feel so much better if you are prepared on the basketball court and hard work builds the foundation towards that. So, of course, working outside of basketball, even if that includes like your mental health or just, self-care, all of the above. But yeah, staying in the gym, it really helps the foundation so when you get to the game, you feel prepared.
Yeah. And how was your season last year to you, and where were you playing at?
UNLV, yes.
Yeah. How was that season? How did it go for you? What was your experience with last season?
Last season, so I would even think about like the start of my college journey. They were a winning organization, went one conference and the conference championship my freshman year, and then my sophomore year we won conference.
Yeah.
But I think the winner's mentality, with that school helped a lot, and so I think that's one of the things that I could take moving here, and
Yeah.
so. Yeah, for sure. I know I have that type of experience of winning over there. So, yeah.
Yeah. And so now that third year being a D1 player,
Yeah.
is it everything that you thought of? Like, how do you look back? Do you look in the mirror like, man, I'm a D1 athlete, like I'm doing this thing?
Oh, yeah, honestly, like it's so crazy, and just since I was in high school and now like the college basketball has changed like immensely. And so, no, I had no idea like it would be like this where I am now, but no, it's amazing and it's a blessing. So of course, like why not put your all into it because there's so many people that at the end of the day would want to be here.
Yeah, and you know just as well as I do, you have a lot of people looking at you, probably even in high school, going to college, but now that you even been a lot of places playing against a lot of teams and talents, and people see you, and when they see that Kimpson on the back of that jersey, the little girls who want to be like you, that's why we do these journeys for they can be able to see your journey here through the eyes and the lenses of you, the athlete. What would you say to some young athletes who strive to be a college D1 athlete like yourself?
Yeah, I would say first focus on the fundamentals. You know, if you don't stick to those, it could be a little harder to get where you want to be. But that and just ultimately believing in yourself. If you believe in yourself, that will take you so far. And, you know, just always having confidence in what you're doing because if you do that and you stick to the hard work, like you will get there. So
Yeah.
definitely that.
Yeah. With your transition, how has your experience at the U shaped you now and even going into this season?
Yeah, my experience here so far, like it's been really, really good. I feel like the coaches have put a lot of confidence in me and you know, even when I was in the transfer portal talking to them almost every day, like they kind of gave the vision for everything they wanted to experience. And so I feel like right now it's just really building the chemistry with the whole team. And I'm really excited. We still have so much to go. The season's coming up. So, you know, it's been great so far.
Yeah. What's the biggest adjustment with your transition? It's beautiful there in Miami. It's
Hmm.
Miami. It's a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
How do you balance as a student athlete, basketball, still living your life, but having the books
Hmm.
to study, classes?
Yes.
How do you put all that into everything? Like, what do you do?
Yes. Yeah, honestly, one of the biggest things I worked on since I've gotten into college is time management. I think self-care is a big one. And so, you know, even outside of basketball, if you focus on your self-care, then you're more likely to, you know, figure out the balance between that and academics. And so finding hobbies outside of basketball is good. I have many hobbies, I would say. I just started getting into baking. I love doing yoga. So I think when you're in a good mental mindset, that will help with everything else.
And now you know the teammates and even coaches, they're
Mhm.
gonna be wanting you to bake them cookies. They're gonna want you to be able
I
to
love
bring them,
it.
probably put the basketballs in them and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy. What motivates you and keep you pushing every day, like from practice to games, etc.?
Honestly, winning. Winning motivates me like for anything. I'm a very competitive person. And especially again, coming from an organization that came from championships, I want to continue that. And so I think what we are building this year, we can, you know, win a lot. And so, of course, that motivates me. Plus, just having a growth mindset helps with it all. You're
How
good.
do you describe your role on the team and what you bring to the floor? Like when I got you on my team, what will you bring to the floor this season?
Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely I'm a three-level scorer, so that's a big one. And then I think the emphasis on this year for me too is, you know, playing offense and defense. And so I've been, you know, working on that, even though I do believe I'm a good defender, but I just think fitting that within the system here um, definitely helps. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Coach Cullop, she gonna make sure you get on that defense. That's one thing
Uh-huh.
she gonna do is
Yeah,
make sure
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
defend. Y'all will be a defensive team,
Yes,
but that's gonna lead to easy baskets, easy transitions,
exactly.
because y'all gonna
Right.
harass other teams.
Hmm.
Are you familiar or were you familiar with the tradition of Miami, the U, how everybody worldwide talks about it? Michael Irvin go crazy on TV about it. Like it's a big thing. How is it to play, or how will it be to play there? Do you feel any immense pressure?
I would say a little bit, but I feel like I do very well under pressure. So I think at the end of the day, I'll stay poised no matter what. But yeah, I do have family here in Tampa, so it's actually interesting about like the whole like the U and everything. But no, I love it. I love it. And
Yeah.
it's so crazy with the success of the other sports too, how much that's like been such a big thing, but it's exciting for sure.
And they better get ready because the Lady Hurricanes about to turn this thing around, and this program gonna be right up
Right,
there with the other
right.
sports as well. How
Mhm.
will you prepare? Because you're not gonna just be able to be sleeping on people ain't gonna be able to be sleeping on you no more. They gonna come, they gonna be like, hey, we gotta
Right.
get her. They're gonna be sending the doubles, the traps because they
Mhm.
know what you do, and your game is elevating each level. So how will you handle it, like the matchup, the pressure situations during that time?
I think with the levels, physicality is a big thing. You know, you don't want to be the one that's getting punked at the end of the day. So, that's also one of the things I've been working on just with the adjustment of physicality. But for sure, big matchups, again, I think handling yourself under pressure is a big part. And so you can't let that overtake everything. So, yeah.
Yeah. What part of your game do you feel has improved the most this season since the off season?
Um, that is actually a good one. But I do think playing off of 2 feet, this is really just an offensive one. I've been working with Coach Fitz for a little bit, doing that, especially all summer long. And so just working on that offensively, but just some defensive principles too, I think I've
Yeah.
been working on a lot.
What players, if any, do you pattern your game after, or did you used to see growing up that you like, yeah, I'm kind of like that, or you see like, yeah, I can add that into my bag?
Yeah, I watch a lot of basketball, so there's never a specific player that I'm like, okay, I'm modeling everything after. But right now, like, I do love Kelsey Mitchell. I think like she's so fast, her three-level scoring, things like that. But if we're talking about like go tier and stuff, like LeBron and Maya Moore, like my favorite players of all time. But yeah, I
I can see
definitely
that. I
would
can
model
see
some
that
stuff.
I can see that Maya Moore in your game similarity. I definitely can. I definitely can. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. What does a typical day, a typical training routine look like for you as far as practice, training?
Yeah, like I would say for here, we practice in the morning, so it's kind of like I will try to hydrate a little bit before practice or lift, whatever it is. And then afterwards, depending on my schedule, I might have class right after, so I like either get treatment or go to class. And then in between, it's at this point, it's just like meal prep. I do have a lot of classes throughout the day most of the time, so it's pretty much the balance of that. And then afterwards, I'll usually study in between while I'm on campus. So then when I leave, it's more like eating, hydrating, kind of resting, and then just preparing for the next day.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Where are you from? Like, where did you grow up? Where did you get raised
Hmm.
at?
Born and raised Dallas,
Okay.
Texas. Yeah, that area for sure.
Do you want to be like one of the greats out of there? When they talk about you, they say from the D, because everything's bigger
Mm,
in Texas. Do you want to be one of those athletes? Like, what do you strive for? 'Cause I
yeah,
know you
yeah. Why
seem like
not?
you go for everything. Like, you light up
Yeah.
when we talk about basketball. So I know you
Uh-huh.
want to be the best.
Yeah, why I mean, why not? I mean, really it's just I honestly just want to be better every day. Like it's amazing if, people look up to me and things like that. But, at the end of the day, it's still an individual journey and some of that stuff can come afterwards. But yeah, I mean, it's a legacy that anyone would try to build. So, yeah, it's great.
Definitely. Um, how do you support and motivate your teammates when things get tough? Do you lead by example or do you lead vocally or both?
Yeah, I think I would say I lead by example, definitely day by day. I even was talking to Coach TC about this. Like, when the season starts, they're going to want to hear you and all that type of stuff. So, of course, day by day, I'm working on my communication. But naturally, like I've always led by example. And I think my basketball IQ and picking up things quickly has helped with that. So, yeah.
Yeah. And with your demeanor, it seems calm, it
Mhm.
seems light, gentle, but when you get on that court, your game is different. When you get and
Yeah.
once you get fouled or you get hyped, you be like, let's go. Like, how is that?
I've honestly had some moments of that, but it's funny because for the last 2 years, everybody's like, you're always smiling on the court. But there's always like been times where I'm like very serious and like pumped up. But in a way, it's almost like, so my basketball nickname is Smooth.
Okay.
So it's like a silent assassin type vibes.
Yeah, I feel
But
it. I
yeah.
can dig it. What's special about this year team? Like, what goals are you guys chasing together?
We're chasing championship, making it to NCAA, like as many wins as possible. I think right now, building our chemistry is a big piece. And so, we have a lot of transfers and freshmen coming together. And so it's really figuring each other out, the best ways for us to be successful. But yeah, we're chasing everything. I mean, last season, most of us weren't here other than two people. And so we're trying to go from here to here. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's your favorite set of uniforms that you look forward to rocking? Because y'all got them colors. Y'all got that drip up there.
Yeah, I like our white jerseys. Like I love them. I haven't been in the black one so far, but right now I love the white on white and then like wearing white shoes, I love white on white. So right now those are my favorite, but they could also change. But yeah.
How do you approach this season? Not trying to do too much, trying to fit in, but still needing to be that player that your team needs you to be because you have the experience, you have been
Yeah.
elite. So they're gonna count on you to kind of, hey, we need you, but so hey,
Yeah.
let me get you involved. No, it won't be
Right.
games. They need you to take over. So how would
Right.
you handle that and that adjustment?
I think I'd handle it fine. I think experience really, I mean, I've done it before, especially at my other school. I was a leading scorer there last year. So, I mean, experience for sure. And then just again, like I don't shy away from those moments. And so, yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yeah. Do you work with a personal trainer, a skills coach outside of your college, or you have one there?
No. So I work with Coach Fitz, one of our assistant coaches, a
Okay.
lot. My dad, in fact, has actually came in town to train me before, so love that.
Shout out to your dad, man. Shout out to your dad. He the
Yes,
MVP.
yes,
Shout out
he's
to your
basically
dad.
been my trainer
Yeah.
pretty much my whole entire life. But I mean, I guess I find one, I've pretty much been working with our assistants a lot. And so
Yeah.
anytime there's like opportunities for like extra skill, whatever it is, like I'm already set down to be doing it. But
Yeah.
he is a big help. And I also, honestly like look up to him when it comes to all that type of stuff and skills and what I need to work on. So,
Shout out to Coach Fitz.
Coach,
'Cause what I seen in doing my research too, I seen that you can score the ball at a high level when you was a leading scorer. So that's why I'm like, ooh, they getting a score. They getting
yeah.
somebody that can, come in and fill it up quick. And with
Mhm.
Coach TC is developing from you guys, and then me even hearing how she has her squad ran, how she's the coach, but she got people for this defense, she got people for
Yeah.
offense. So it's not just I got to do everything. Now I can lighten my load up. I can sit
Hmm.
back. I can oversee and say, hey, what you think? What you think? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Game plan. And now you
Yes.
got the players to be able to put them in the positions to be able to go out there and just do the things that they need to do.
Yeah, no, honestly, I would give a big shout out to our coaching staff, like overall, especially from Coach Fitz, TC, really all of them, like they each help with their individual thing during practice. And it's like so much like ultimate respect for sure.
Yeah. And what has it been like playing, well, the season about to start, but so far under Coach TC? What have you learned from her and her leadership? Because she's been around a lot of great,
Yes.
talented players. Like she's been around, so she done seen a lot over the years and
Mhm.
she knows basketball and she loves basketball. Like what has she said and what have you learned from her?
Yeah, I think she's so wise as a coach. And so whether it's like play to play or about offense, it's I'm not really questioning anything she has to say. It's like if there's something I need to fix it, just stuff like that. She'll tell me like little tips here and there, and so that's when I listen and focus on that, and so it doesn't go one ear and out the other. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you know she was a great player, or you just knew she was a great coach?
Both. I'm still
Okay.
figuring out the player part. She talks
She's so
about
humble,
it.
man. I'll be like,
She
Coach,
is.
I said,
She
Coach,
is.
you was really good, like high
Yeah.
school, college, like you really
Uh-huh.
was good, but she's so humble and she loved the game. So, hey, she's putting it and pouring it into y'all, like with
Mhm.
every ounce that's inside her. Like she's gonna turn the U around. She's already doing it. Like she's already making and putting her imprint on the game and
Mhm.
on the program. So, I just can't wait to look forward and say, yeah, now we rolling. Now I'm
Mhm.
rolling with players like you, with the newcomers, with other players that's gonna come. You're gonna be able to see, what she doing. What do you hope to accomplish before your college career is over?
Definitely an NCAA win. I feel like my last two seasons, we fell short of that. And so, really making it to NCAA, getting a win there, and making it as far as possible, I think I will be happy with the outcome of that. And even, winning a conference championship here.
Yeah,
And honestly, I think the bar is set high, and so why not set it there
yeah.
for our team this year? So I'm very excited for
Any
all.
accolades you want to get, all league, offense or defensive player? Like, is any
Oh
accolades?
yeah, definitely. I think newcomer, especially this year, like newcomer ACC, like that would be a good one. I think they have that, but yeah.
Any teams, any schools you looking forward to playing?
Hmm. I would say maybe Cal is one just because they were recruiting me while I was in the transfer portal, so that is a good one. I know NC State's really good. It's going to be
Yeah.
pretty good this year, so of course, but yeah,
Do
I'm
y'all
I'm
got
really excited for all of them just because I'm new to the conference. But
yeah.
yeah,
Do y'all got Notre Dame?
yes, we do.
Okay. Yeah, and they got a transfer from Vandy that's gonna be over there too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
I'm slowly learning.
Yeah. What do you feel like the difference would be in the conference you what was you in with UNLV Big 12?
Mountain West.
Mountain West, Mountain West. What
Yes.
you think the difference gonna be?
I would say I think the size is a little different. I mean, at UNLV, we like our non-conference, we still play teams like Baylor, Arizona, some of those, and we played some Power Fours, but I think overall, like conference to conference, I think the size and probably the pace would be different. And I would say physicality too would be a difference maker for sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite pregame hype song? That song that gets you hyped up.
I'm a weird one because I don't play like crazy fast music, but I would say I do like before every game I listen to like Never Recover by Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll probably be the song, if anything.
What's your favorite post game meal that you go to or that you like after a big win?
Post game meal. My favorite food is steak. So imagine I get a steak dinner on the hype all the way. But
Yeah.
yeah, steak is a good one.
Do you like morning practices or late night gym sessions?
Mm. I love late night gym sessions. Like if I'm by myself, like I will go at night to work out, which I don't mind because I'm a night owl. But if it's like, of course, team practice or anything, of course, the mornings.
Yeah. What's your favorite class or subject in school?
I guess I'd say science just because I'm a sports medicine major.
Okay.
Um, I think I'm the best at like biology or kind of like anatomy type stuff. So science is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a lot to be used for during basketball and after basketball with that you're going
Yes.
into. Who was the funniest teammate on your team?
Ooh, funniest. That's a good one. Hmm. Okay, this is funny because she's my roommate, Vicky. She's Italian, right? And so it's like, the difference between like Italy and America, it's so hilarious. And sometimes like depending on what it is, like we'll make fun of each other. And so like I get like her humor and things. Yeah. So, yeah.
Shout out to her. We got to have her on too. Send your teammates this way. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. You either pick one or the other.
Okay.
Sneakers or slides.
Sneakers.
TikTok or Instagram.
Mm. Instagram.
Game winning shot or game saving steal.
Game winning shot.
Fast break or half court set.
Fast break.
Practice grind or game day energy.
Game day energy.
A buzzer beater win or a blowout win.
Buzzer beater win. Oh, that's a lot of stress.
Right, right. Hey,
Right. It's okay. It's
film
okay.
study or extra reps in the gym.
Extra reps in the
I
gym.
knew you was gonna say. I said she loved ball. She gonna pick that. I knew you was gonna
Actually,
pick
I love film too. I usually watch a lot of film, but yeah, it's a
yeah.
close one.
Home crowd or big road win.
Home crowd.
Bright sneakers or classic white kicks.
Mm, Bright sneakers.
So if you could design your shoe, what would it look like if you could design the shoe?
Mm, I don't know. Like basketball shoes or just regular
Or basketball shoes.
basketball shoes? I would say I like the style of like Kobe's and Sabrina's a lot. So maybe like a mix of that
Would
kind
you
of.
have smooth on the side?
Yes, I would. Or like in the tongue, wherever that is, like the tongue of the shoe. Like it would probably
Yeah,
be like smooth and cursive.
yeah, that'd be hard. Win with hustle or win with talent.
Win with hustle.
Okay. Three words that describe your game.
3 words. I would say smooth. Could I do mid-range as one?
Yeah,
Yeah, mid-range, and then I would say quick.
yeah, definitely. Whatever comes to your heart, can you say words of encouragement to the youth?
Yeah, definitely believe in yourself. Like, if anything, that's what's going to get you far. Of course, that, and just again, fundamentals, like that's a big part of basketball, and sticking with that could help you grow so much farther.
Yeah. And how far do you want to take your basketball? Do you want to go to the next level? Like, what do you want to do with this? Because you have great options. You have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Like, you got the potential. What do you want to do with this?
Yeah, I think after college, I have been thinking about playing overseas. And so just with sports medicine, and I'm going to probably have to do some extra years of school,
Yeah.
definitely playing overseas is a thought of where I would want to take my basketball career after college.
Definitely. We thank you. We're spotlighting you for your great work on and off the court. And just a great, amazing athlete that you are. Like, you don't cheat the game. You put the game in. Doing my research, like, you love ball. You are one of those ones that have the potential to be a great. And we pray that God continues to bless you, give you what you need, the ability, favor on the court. You have what you need inside you to be great. So you just go out there and do it. Sky is the limit. May your steps be ordered, and may your team have great success this year, and may y'all go out and kill it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the elite, Amarachi Kimpson.
you.